We have ourselves more power washing today because we have more of the Muckingham Files. Let's see if we can get through part 3 today at the very least. I will say part 5, it's probably going to be long even if there's only one thing to it, but still. We're on part 3. We're not quite there yet. Let's do the submarine first because it's a submarine and it seems like it'll be faster. Okay. Oop. And I will put the music back on. How about it now? Okay, no doubt there's gonna be a lot of little areas that I'm missing here. We'll spring this side. Yeah, I'm mainly working on the Muckingham Files because they don't have since they have no achievements associated with them. It's like, oh, I don't feel I don't feel too bad doing them on my own since at least I'm not missing out on potentially getting myself and friends achievements. But yeah, today was either I was considering either this or Emerald Road, but when I thought more about Emerald Road, I'm like, I don't know if I'm feeling it today. I think the thing is that since last session I managed to complete 2 of the fucking monotype runs. I was like, oh, okay. Nice job. Didn't even mean to do that, but it happened. Hey, they're both live on YouTube now. Actually, no, that's a lie. Technically I complete 3 monotype runs. Which, again, not exactly what I meant to do, but that did kind of happen. Fair enough, enjoy the video games. Welcome on Empire. Hopefully you've been having a good day. I'm doing alright. I don't know why the audio of the fucking the washer cuts out sometimes. I know it was happening last time as well. I have cleaned up one of the windows. Thought I got a couple dings at least. I've kind of not really... I haven't exactly chosen where to start, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just kind of going, and I didn't pick where I wanted to start off, like, cleaning. Again, 26% of the way done, but like, I still feel like I haven't done anything. But yeah, I want to at least complete part 3 of the Muckingham Files, and then we'll see if I want to swap to something else afterwards. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Getting some of these small areas are going to be a little annoying. I can tell. I actually got a ding there. I actually don't know what that ding was that I got. I know I just got the ballast mount there, but I got something else. I think I have to get above it now. Not necessarily to get the top of it, but to get, like, yeah, that part of the air tanks. There we go, we cleaned the tank. Rose to 50% at least too, yay. Maybe I should have done more cleaning at the top when I was looking down, but that's fine. Hey, we got the propeller and the bracket cleaned. What about the casing? Okay, I guess I need to clean the top of that. That makes sense. Yo, crab! Crab Bay Aquarium. Is that the Krabby Aquarium? Cookie, cookie, cookie. Can I grab the step from over here? I think so, yeah. That should help. We're trying to clean the propeller strut. There we go. I don't actually know if I've gotten that entire side yet. I know I just need to clean the top area though, so. Okay, so I think that this tower, this conning tower, is mostly done. Oh, the periscope is helping clean, but I think I'm just going to step down off the top, yeah. I would be correct, there we go. This is the kind of thing right now that'd be perfect for the like one of the things they're adding in PowerWash 2. Got like steamer. Okay, this one's almost done at least. I'm missing something on it. Oh, I'm not entirely sure what. Oh, that stuff? Yeah, okay. It was just that stuff. Ooh, the hinges too. Yeah. There we go. Or just the one hinge. Okay. Is the conning tower done? Yes, actually it is. Perfect. But the headlight casing is done. Notice that's like clean the rest of the headlight. Okay, there we go. I would say I could have theoretically done like streamed the DK Bonanza DLC, but it doesn't seem like it adds anything. There's like it adds stuff obviously, but it's like I don't know if it's adding something that is like, oh, I'm super like jazzed to play, for example. Like I'll say, you know, the people who want to play, like there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I don't know. I look at it and I was like, this just seems like another like mini roguelike DLC that just kind of exists. Not bad, just, I don't know. Doesn't seem like a big enough reason for me to, I guess, revisit the game. In my eyes, anyway. At least being this far away makes it a lot easier to use this nozzle. So that's good. There we go. That's where that reaches. If we can clear the propeller, that'd be good. And then the propeller casing as well. There we go, propeller's done. And the casing. And the bracket. And that's both the propeller stuff done. Yep, everything to do with the propellers. I very much feel like I should finish off the lower hull. Because it's closer to being done in the upper hull at least. At least to be able to clean the lower hull, then we can move on to the upper hull afterwards, and also, like, you know, be done with the lower hull. I need to work on this ballast tank at some point as well, but we also got to work on the hull and the air tank. Yeah, sometimes I should definitely aim down from above, because that'll be easier, like I did last time. Long nozzle, or long extension. There we go, lower hull's done. Oh, I need to clean the hatch railing, which means I need to get it from above, okay. There we go. Hold on, are all the air tank base things done? Okay, I'm missing 1 air tank and 2 air tank pipes. Probably on the other side if I had to guess. Oh, no, never mind. Something right there. Ow. But yeah, no, I just missed that part of the air tank. Okay, so now it's just the pipe, which I think is one of the ones on the other side if I had to take a guess. Yep, there we go. So now we're done with the air tanks are done? Yes. Okay. You know, I probably should work on the underside first, so then I can head up top while I'm going, like, work on the bottom down here, and then I can start going up when I complete the undersides. I guess, yeah, I can do this. Far enough away, that might not be a good idea to not use one of these extensions. There we go. So I think it's now just the upper areas. Hold on. What am I missing? Headlight casing, headlight, hull intake, hull portholes. Portholes? The robotic arm mounts, which are almost done, and the upper hull. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let's finish off the robotic arm mount, because it is almost done. Oh, it was on the other side that I never actually finished. Oopsie. Honestly, I'm a little surprised at that, but I got that one. There we go. Headlights, yeah, I'm not missing one of them. It's on top of that one, yeah. You can see it from here. There we are. Headlight casing as well, which, you know, we're pretty much at. I missed a borehole, I'll say that much, so I need to go back and get that. There's the intake, but that's towards the back. 1, 2, 3. I missed one on this side? Yeah, okay, there we go. I would be correct then, okay. Clean that intake. Okay, now it's just the upper hull remaining. Okay. Or this better didn't break this up into smaller, like, upper hull sections. But it is what it is. Okay, yeah, I think I can get the rest of that from here. I mean, I can if I do this. There we go, the submarine is done. Nice and clean. There we go. And I went to the aquarium, which looks like it's gonna be kinda large. Okay, I was not wrong. This is going to be a lot. Oh. Oh my god, yeah, this is quite a lot. What the okay. This is going to take a very long time. I see. Huh. This is going to take an incredibly long time. This may be the longest job of the game. That was a lot. That was like a pink flashbang there. Okay. But this door's not clean. Does the ticket office anything? Oh my god. Okay, everything at the ticket office is done. That's good. This one's gonna take a while, oh dear. There we go. That's done. That wall's done. So yeah, we can work on this wall now. Actually, we're 6% done already. Maybe there's not as much to this as I thought. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still a lot, but 6% done already is not that bad for by myself. I think everything in the entrance area is done. Ticket area. Yep, everything from the entrance is now done. Okay. I'm gonna move this here for now. And I'm gonna do like the dividing line here, hold on. There we go. Doing that creates a very defined line. Okay. There we go, got that wall done. Sometimes I should draw the line between the walls and the ceiling with the spray here. And I have now. Yeah, honestly, 11% done is not terrible when I was dreading how much this stage looked like it was going to take. There we go, wall's done. But there's no one wall, yeah, I just want to try and split up into smaller parts, make it easier to clean. I think I should work on the inside of the pool after I've done all the, at least the floor. Oh yeah, there are lights on the floor, right? I'm mainly making sure I clean those boards and stuff before I go on the inside. W. Just making sure I get up here, but I'll have to at some point. So getting up here now helps. Especially since there's also, you know, the wall that I actually need to clean. Now let's get some degree of delineation there. I think all these letters were done. Hold on. Shallow sign letters called. Yes, all 11. Perfect. Good, good, good. I think I'm almost at the top of it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the roof to last, just because it's the roof. The roof. I think I'm back in that back garden, like the second level of the game. Or the main career mode, I should say. So now it's just the floor, yeah? They got all the coral and stuff. And the starfish, yeah, I think it's just the floors here. I think now I just need to do the shallow roof and then I'm good in this room. Okay, I think looking at the shallow section, it's just gonna be the roof. Yeah, ceiling. Close enough. I don't even know there's okay, there's the seahorse, but I didn't even know there was a seahorse on the roof. Hey, seahorse is done. Hey, 20% done. Yeah, alright, that's the shallows done. How long's the tunnel? It's mildly long. Actually, no, it's fairly long. Hold on. Mainly entirely know where the tunnel ends on this side. I hit the ladder. Yeah, but let me clean the A and the N because they have to be here. Oh, I saw a fish through that glass. The aquarium is still operational despite it all. There we are. I don't know if I had to put a really good point where the wall becomes a different wall. Well, I went just a little bit farther along there in that regard. There we go. Fish. But yeah, I need to pin this other frame here too. There we go. Seahorse. Multiple. Oh my god, it's Nemo. I found him. Pink flashbang, oops, my bad. Just making sure I was getting that little, like, difference there. Like the gap where it becomes a normal tunnel wall and the tunnel rock wall. Okay, let me finish off the floor here because it's almost done. There we go. There we go, the rock wall's done. This section's done. Okay, now we see through this middle section here. There we go, floor's done. Okay, there we go. Now we're on the walls. I think the next, what, 2 or 3 rooms take up the majority of this. Is what? Let's see, ocean room, gamers, yeah. Because this up here leads to the inside of the big tank, so. Oh, it's a big tunnel, but yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was just curious when I double check that. Let's finish off the wall, and then we get that last glass panel here, the window. Honestly, oh hey, look, there's a gnome. Honestly, not sure why I called the window a glass panel. It is a window. A window into the fish tank, but a window. There we go. So now we're done with the tunnel, yeah? Let me double check everything. It should just be the regular old tunnel. Yep. Time to head into the ocean. Something's alive in the ocean. I may want to move this out of here for now, just so I can, you know, clean the floor and stuff. I don't think I can. I don't think there's anywhere I can move this to. Oh, what? Oh, the ladder's on the inside. Okay, let's see. Where's the ladder? I mean, it being on the inside, that's fine. I guess I probably should have cleaned up there, right? But okay, where do I want to begin here? I mean, may as well start with where I've already started, right? Create the dividing line between the wall and the ceiling. Yeah, okay. We're working on this half first, so I guess we just happen to start on this half. Perfect. This thing is so much faster than other nozzle. It's insane. Like, we're on 33%. We started this room at 29. We've already done 4% of this room and climbing. Oh, 4% of the map involving this room, I should clarify. Maybe not necessarily 4% of the room. Yeah, that's all the same wall. Thought so. I wanted to make sure of that, and I was correct. Okay, now we've done that half, we can work on this half. Oh, here's the gift shop. A nice amount of dings there too. Yay. Okay, no, hold on. That's a different wall. Okay. It looks like it. Oh, the blue and the white are different. Oh, right. I thought it was just like the bends there that were different. No, it's the white and the blue that are different. Okay. Suddenly that makes a lot more sense. There we go. That part of the wall is done. There's this part of the wall. There we are. Okay, since we're right behind this, we're gonna do this. Use this nozzle. There we go. That's done. And yeah, this part of the floor is going to be separate, so... That part is hard to tell. There we go. And also applied over here as well, so... With all the walls and stuff done, we might as well work on the floor. I just say ocean room vent. Yeah, it did. There's a vent there. Wait, hold on. I wonder. Oh yeah, there's the vent. I wonder if that's gonna show up on the other side. I'm curious. Now I have to check. Will the Amogus show up on the opposite side? It does! Let's go! Double-sided Amogus. Hell yeah. Floor's almost done at least. There we go, floor's done. So now we need to the roof and also, you know, the Among Us. Or with the glass with the Among Us on it. The thing about this is that this dirt is double-sided, so no matter how hard I clean dirt on this side, there's, you know, the dirt on the other side, because it's glass. The thing is, it's going to be hard to tell what if I missed anything on this side compared to the other side. Then again, judging from the cleaning process, it looks like the two sides are like different things. Hold on. Yeah, ocean tank glass is two separate sections that just happen to be like opposite sides of the same thing. Oh yeah, I need to work on the roof now. Portal! A whale! Is that an orca? Or is it just a whale? Shark! But yeah, probably finish off the whale. There we go. Oh, a hammerhead. A different shark. I'm halfway done. Nice. Okay, now we have to move on to this room. I think I'm not finished in this room, but Among Us. We got a lot of metal and multi-purpose over here. Clean the door. Okay, I've definitely been on this job for a while. Not entirely sure how long. Probably at least an hour by now. I don't remember exactly how long the other job we did took. The submarine. There we go. I wish I could close the door, but I can't. floor. Yeah, see how we're on 50%, because I think we've been here for ages. Because we're on the worst nozzle now. The other nozzle is so much faster, it's crazy. I cleaned the door handle, nice. One moment. Okay, put the camera. There we go, door's done. Inside. Sorry, I saw a friend go on PowerWash, and I want to check to see if they may be okay with joining. They are still not feeling particularly well, but I want to check. But I kind of stood there spraying the same thing over and over for a minute. probably be using the. I'd probably finish off this part and use like the nozzles and stuff, the extended nozzles and whatnot. Or okay, wait, hold on. There we go. I can just stand here and do that. Clean the pipes. I did they clean the top of the pipes, and I can tell that. This wall is almost done. Okay, hold on. Is the store extension good enough for this wall? Should be. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm missing that on the handle. I'm missing a lot on the handle, actually. Wait. There we go. Handle's done. Okay, that pipe's clean. It's just the rest of this wall now. Which, there's not a lot of it that I'm missing, but what I am missing is, like, very small and probably hard to find. Probably. Oh, there's a light up there. Neat. No, just this wall. What am I missing here? Ah, yeah, there we go. Just, I guess, small little parts. There's also this wall, but... most of that is where the ladder is, so... Oh, the ladder's clean, so now it is just the wall. So I'll need, this. And then that. I had jumped when I meant to go up. There we are. It's very much also a good music track to listen to if you're out at like 10 p.m. at night during a full moon. Well, it wasn't a full moon yesterday when I was out at like 10. It was quite a large moon. I'm pretty sure I heard the track. Maybe I'm just misremembering. But, I mean, it was literally last night. It'd be weird if I was misremembering, but, you know. I wasn't paying too much attention. I don't pay too much attention to, like, stuff when I'm walking. I'm just kind of walking, listening to music, getting to my destination. Thinking about stuff. Not really paying attention to what's happening in the now. Unless I'm, you know, at, like, traffic lights or what have you. I haven't even hit 60% yet, but it feels like I hit 40% ages ago. It said at the very start of the previous room when I was using the tri-nozzle, but I'm kind of limited to using this nozzle in this room. There we go, there's that one. Wait, hold on, I know this track. It's that one evil dinky-ass song from Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Or, you know, DDD Drum Dash Deluxe, but... evil fucked up Waterloo moment. That's what I'm missing, the very, there we go. It's missing the side of the floor, which is a little annoying. I'm cleaning the ladder since I did the ladder out. And I came in from here as well. Start off with this this ladder wall. Since we already started it mostly, putting the ladder. I cleaned the underside and the inside of the ladder as well. Okay, the ladder's done at least, so just the wall. Okay, I should finish the glass. You know, I see why this is almost, well, this is like 40% actually. Among Us. The Great Glass Among Us. There we go, the frame's done. Did I miss that amount on the other side, or is that just being weird? But I thought I got the ocean tank glass. Oh no, I didn't because of the Among Us, right? No, I was able to finish off with the Among Us. I think it's visible on both sides, so that's funny. Also, the one problem is that it does very much look like it's on the side of the glass as well. There we go, this half's done. This half the glass is done. Yay! I'm going to assume that there's any left after I cleaned off this part is and one of the like up top left there where I can't really see it very well. I should be able to get most of it from here. You still need a ladder to go up here and check. I'd be correct, there was a part up there I was missing. I think I already... yeah, I got that vent over there, good. You know what, let's get these upper walls done. How much... I'm curious, how much soap? 3 liters? That's like nothing! Crazy. Haha, nice 69%. Welcome back, Fire. Hopefully the gaming went well. I am doing alright. Just, cleaning this very dirty aquarium. There's a lot more to this map, but, we're almost done. 70%. No, I say almost done in 70%, but this is a large map, so we're still a while away from actually being done, but huge gap in stats in the end. Fair enough, fair enough. Some things that can be kind of funny though, but yeah, no, that's fair. As long as you enjoyed it. Which you did. Sounds like you did. But here, why not just do it like this? Makes it so much faster. Makes it so much easier for me if I do this. For War Machine and Controller Zombie, it died. Oh no! No, I played zombies. I know I hell, I know that in next month at some point I plan to do Black Ops 2 Zombies, continue my tradition of doing a Call of Duty Zombies based thing every year since I did it the first time. But then again, Black Ops 2 is the last Call of Duty game I played with zombies in it, so this may be the last year we do that. I know. The War Machine fucking sucks, by the way. Good. I guess if it's your best chance to make a crawler, but yeah, no, the War Machine is terrible. The War Machine is. Is it aim far for it? What map are you on, I suppose is the question. Is another grenade buried? Is there no way to buy, like, Sentex or something? I'm sure you could buy, like, explosives in that map. Maybe I'm just misremembering. It's been a long time since I've played Buried. Hey, there we go. The upper ocean walls are done. Oh, except for that one. But if all these ocean rock walls are plastic, then I can use some plastic cleaner maybe? How much plastic cleaner do I even have? 2 liters. Not a lot, to be honest. for one step on the RPG and use that. It's the 20 something. Oh, that must have been a very injured zombie. If it died to a fucking war machine on round 20. Yeah, but the grenades don't really do that much damage. At least not at that rank. Okay, yeah, the long bombs do a lot more damage. That will do it. That will, in fact, do it. It chased after the monkey with the zombie. Incredible video game. For minor trolling purpose. Ah, you committed minor amounts of tomfoolery with a time bomb. Amazing. Did anyone get the paralyzer? It's the paralyzer, right? The one that like fires the thing which slows zombies, eventually stalling them, and that you can temporarily fly with. Taking my face over for ups at the myself, placing myself the other area so you see the globe and know what the power up it was. Sounds like you're using a proximity bomb. You forgot you placed the time bomb? Incredible. So effective, you played yourself. I will say, when I played Black Ops 2 Zombies, later this year, something tells me I may want to avoid what happened last year when I did Black Ops 1 Zombies. And when I say that, I mean I maybe shouldn't end up accidentally getting to round 40 plus. That, yes. Okay, somebody did get paralyzed, nice. when my whole thing in this stream is to play like, oh, I'll just play each zombies map. And I spent fucking 2 hours on one of them, which shout out to how that 2 hours I spent on Kino was about as long as the fucking World at War zombie stream from the previous year. That's very funny to me. So that's the shot at real pick. Oh no! At least it wasn't like a wonder weapon, right? I would say it still sucks a little bit, but it still wasn't a wonder weapon. We'll become more two and stab for the same reason. Yeah, Roxy killed it in the extra time. You died while it was still gone. Oh. You got pranked by him. Comedic timing. I did lack critical information when I made that comment. It does in fact lack critical information. Another Mark II, nice. That's the War Machine part. Well, that's good. I mean, then again, the War Machine does suck, so you probably want to replace it with almost anything. The only weapon I can think of that might be as bad or worse than that is like the fucking SMR. For some reason, that weapon is just unholy garbage in zombies, and I don't know why. Like, that weapon is unusually dog shit in zombies. We were kind of done. Fair enough. I mean, round 30 is still decently impressive, at least to me. You could have gone further. I mean, fair. Still, I'd say 30 is decently impressive. To me, anyway. I know there's people out there who had like the fucking... I know there's people out there who probably just hit level 50 on a fucking dime. And it's like, that's not me. Mind you, I say that, I remember what I said a couple minutes ago about accidentally hitting wave 40 on fucking Kino der Toten. Rather than continue going. Game for me. Fair, yeah. I know for me it's very like map dependent. Like when I yeah. Going back to last year, because that was like the last time I played zombies. I said I got to 40 on. Well, I got over 40 on Kino. I think I actually hit like level like wave 42, maybe 43. I got to like wave 10 on 5. And then on Ascension, I got to wave 27, but I was like, you know what? I kind of need to... I don't want to end up doing the same thing that I did with fucking Kino. So I'm going to end it at like the wave I was on, somewhere in the mid to late 20s. For a War Machine? True. I don't remember exactly how far I got in Call of the Dead. I want to say I got like at least wave 15, but I don't remember specifically. Shangri-La, I also remember specifically. I want to say at least 15, but I also do not like that map. Yeah, significantly better. What was your other weapon? If you remember. Oh, I don't really remember the record either. I just have some recollection from last year. I mean, PW is okay. It's a speedy SMG at least. As someone who tends to like SMGs. I'm on 83% and yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to go. On the MTAR, fair. The MTAR is an assault rifle. I think the MTAR was the first gun in Black Ops 2 that I got the gold camo for. It's the first gun I remember. I know I got diamond on the assault rifles. I would say Black Ops 2 was the only Call of Duty game that I got, like, max prestige on. I'm pretty sure I got really close to a diamond on the fucking shotguns for some reason. And I also got really close to getting diamond on the special, so like the ballistic knife, the crossbow, etc. Obviously I can't really go back now and try for it since the game is 13 years old and the multiplayer is probably filled with hackers, but you know. I'm fine leaving it as is. I got Prestige Master in that game. Prestige Turbo. Away. I mean, yeah, the gold is mainly just sort of like a neat thing to get. It's not necessarily meant to look amazing. It's just, you know, gold. There are definitely camos I like better, but you know, also, hey, showing off gold is neat. Or diamond is also neat. Don't get me wrong, the diamond camo is fucking gaudy as hell, but like, hey, yeah, got diamond, it's kind of neat. Oh, no, I'm not putting all diving helmet. We still have a gold combat axe by now. That would be incredible. Okay, have I... The diving helmet, okay. Diving. Yeah, looks like everything diving helmet base is done. Okay. I think all that I'm missing is just stuff in this room outside of the glass of the maintenance door. Oh shit, no, I missed part of the maintenance door. Hold on. There we go. Okay, hold on. What else have I missed? Let's see. Ocean room vent panel? Hold on. Oh, shit, that's here. I also missed some of the vents, so I'm glad I have to double check. I did only clean one of the vents. There we go. Made more progress on that Among Us too. You play a few older plugins because they tend to change. Just in case. Oh, it's always had hackers in them. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they just stopped caring to, you know, keep it hacker free, so it just kind of happened. I know. One game I lament falling to the hackers is fucking Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I love that game. Filled with hackers and multiplayer, sorry, on PC, which makes me wicked sad. I'd love to play it more if it wasn't filled with hackers. So it's a 6 versus 1, which nothing with 1. Fun! I say very sarcastically. I feel like I should probably clean the floor. Hold on. Floor is made of multi-purpose. Let's put it somewhere that doesn't have dirt, so it's, you know, not covering up dirt. Okay, I don't think I can actually put it up here. I think it can only go on solid ground. Annoyingly. Oh, I can open the clam. I guess that makes sense. I'll do that later. Okay, 15 minutes 6. I mean, it probably sucked actually. It does suck to play, but like, it's. I guess it's funny to see. Like, oh come on. I'm seeing some of them. I don't know if there's some that aren't going through, because obviously if they aren't, then I can't see them, but like... I see the one about the being put into yourself, team of yourself versus a team of 6. I guess anything that pops up on screen is like on the but yeah, it would be on stream is something that I would have seen. If they were doing anything else. Fair. Yeah, I probably just never would play multiplayer on the old Call of Duty unless it's specifically with friends, and I have enough friends to like feel like a private lobby or something. I very much don't see going into match-made multiplayer as a productive use of my time in that regard. No, that's fair. Like, I do it to some extent as well. But I also remember I was kind of forced to play a lot of hardcore back in the day by my group of friends who really liked hardcore. And I was like, I don't really care for hardcore. But I had to play with them if I wanted to play with them. Or I had to play that if I wanted to play with them. For 2 as well. Boring. If you're gonna hack, at least do fucking funny shit, not the boring shit. The start of the game, amazing. I say sarcastically. I know, I remember I have run into hackers in Destiny 2 multiplayer, and it's just like, wow, they're doing the same shit as always, huh? That's real creative. Cool. You're moving faster than normal, you have infinite ammo, you're using some fucking heavy weapon to get kills even though there's no heavy ammo available, blah blah blah, whatever, dude. I'm gonna be honest though, I actually haven't touched the Destiny 2 PvP since the Edge of Fate dropped. I just have not. Oh, the climb's done. World at War. See, that's like funny, because that affects everyone and it doesn't really change the playing field. It just makes like, well, it technically does, but I don't like, it doesn't make it skewed in like the hacker's favor, if that makes sense. Don't say that, I mean, I guess technically it's the hacker's favor, you know what I mean. It doesn't make it, it's not blatant unfairness, it's silly. I mean, I mean, too, but I mean, I don't. I think, though, obviously, you can argue that all. There's no. There's a flamethrower attachment. It's a shame that flamethrower attachment is generally kind of shit, but it's funny. You know, I'm now reminded of a very strange Modern Warfare 2 loadout I once used in free-for-all. Why this worked, I don't know, but I did weirdly well with it. Where it was the M4A1 with, I think it was a holographic sight, and the underbarrel shotgun, and then a Kimbo Rangers. I did weirdly well in free-for-all with that combination. I don't know why, I just remember doing pretty well with that. No, you're thinking of the Akimbo 1887s. I don't remember anything about the Akimbo Rangers. Even then, this was also after the 1887 got nerfed, so... At least Akimbo got nerfed, I should clarify. I just want to make sure I've cleaned all the, like, floor decorations and stuff before cleaning the rest of the floor. But it's like, it's strange, because, at some point. Plutonium? That's not ringing any bells to me. Is it a game or something to do with the game? I assume it's something to do with the game. Seth, thank you for the raid, Seth. That's not how you do it. That's not how you spell shout out. Just type in your name without the shout out. One moment.
Hi!
Thank you for the follower, Roman. I appreciate it. Hold on, let me get a shout out quick. Will there be cookies? I don't think I have any of them. Hold on, let me see. Maybe I do, but I don't think I have any. But also, wasn't it? Liar, right? Right, I actually didn't finish off my shout out. I typed in the shout out, but I didn't actually, I enter Seth's username. Hold on. I make sure I got it typed. There we go. Yes. Yes. Hi Seth. Hi Raiders. I am Kibi. I do variety. Currently doing oh, hold on. And Unix, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I had to check that because my looking for an image of a cookie I may or may not have saved was covering up the alert on my site in OBS, and that was where I was looking. Yeah. I don't know why I'm looking for a picture of a cookie. I'm pretty sure I just don't have one. But it wouldn't hurt to look. Let's see, I have... You know what, best I can do is a crystallized apple. How are we feeling about a crystallized apple? Yeah. That's the best I can do. Yes, I do variety. Currently power washing one of the DLCs, 3 DLC, but one of the DLCs. In an aquarium. We've been here for a while because the map is quite large. Oh, there's ads in 4 minutes as well. I will snooze them for the Raiders. Give the ads the old snooze and lose. But yes, hopefully Seth's stream went well. I believe it was... Well, he started off with Silk Song and then did some Minecraft? Question mark? I'm pretty sure that's how that went. I probably would have tried to stop by if I didn't spend an hour in bed watching the Nintendo Direct when I woke up. So by the time I got out of bed, I was like, I gotta have food and then get ready for stream. Correct. Oh, wait, no, direct. Hey, we're 90% done with this this map, at least. Yay. Let's look at the ocean things. Let's see. Ocean tank glass. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Love that one. The floor, we're working on slowly. Round coral. Welcome to it. Anyway, it was a direct, in my opinion. A lot of Mario stuff, which makes sense for his anniversary, etc. Like, I'm not gonna, like, fault that part, because, you know, it is for his anniversary. You know, I would say every time I forget to take notes. But in my defense this time, I was actually in bed, so I didn't really have the ability to take notes when I was watching. Because I wasn't even watching it live. I was watching it like an hour or two after it aired. Actually, more like 2 or 3 hours after it aired. I have actually not really thought about my opinion, so you know. Yeah, so because of that, you're actually fine to ask. Where's the... Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. It sure was a direct. Then again, I know I'm specific. I guess they revealed that there's going to be another Kirby Air Raiders direct. That's fun. That'll be fun. Well, hopefully. Yay. Also, finally an amiibo of my son. I've been waiting 10 years for a Bandana Waddle Dee amiibo. Ever since the fucking DLC cycle for Smash 4. And they've said that there's going to be more amiibo on the way, which means there's probably going to be amiibo for more characters you can play as, which would be incredible because Susie amiibo Pog. I mean, to be fair, there's literally only one other air raid game to play, and it's on the GameCube. So, you know. It's not that unrealistic to have not played them. I will say, and I've said this so many times. My biggest hope with Kirby Air Raiders is that it doesn't make me motion sick. Because unfortunately Kirby Air Raid does, and it makes me very sad that it does. I don't know why that, but it does. It is a certified very unfortunate moment for sure. I thought that I was laughing when I saw that. I was like, that's very funny. Will I use it? No clue. But it's very funny that it exists, and it's... Honestly, it's kind of refreshing to see Nintendo actually fucking acknowledge the Virtual Boy. And let people play the Virtual Boy games. Like... Is it gonna be emulated well? Probably not, but at least they're doing something for the Virtual Boy for once. Announcement. I saw it and I was like, that's funny. That's really funny, and started laughing. I can understand people being upset at the requiring the Virtual Boy accessory thing. Like, I mean, I guess it's meant to emulate the Virtual Boy itself, but like, don't like that idea. And hey, Labo, when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, Labo prepared us for this. Nintendo's funny cardboard actually mattered. You know, I've actually not hydrated in a while, and I can feel myself, my throat getting dry, so I should hydrate. One moment. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, that's funny, but like, yeah. But I ended up watching the US version of Direct. That was one I had a direct link to. Haha, haha, haha. But I was like, okay, I have this like I'm watching. I saw like, oh, the US and Canada. Like, okay, fair enough. I guess maybe in the direct for here it mentioned the stuff for that. But if it's US and Canada only, like, why? I guess the cardboard is for everybody else. Also, we're gonna get pre-roll ads in about 20 seconds for about 2 minutes, so I'm gonna run the ads now. I know I delayed the ads for the raid immediately, but yeah, I'm gonna run the ads now just to get them out of the way, and also prevent pre-rolls. I don't like ads either. I know ads terrible. I say it every time. Ads suck, but mid-rolls are unfortunately better than pre-rolls. I mean, I say unfortunately, no, people fucking hate pre-rolls, and I get it. Honestly, I totally get it. I know I did pre-rolls for a while, but that's also because I didn't really pay any attention to the ad stuff at all. So I was running fucking pre-rolls for many years, just not really paying any attention to the ad stuff. And then one of my friends at the time was like, why do you do pre-rolls? I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done like any sort of checking on the ad stuff. Which, I mean, I'll give them credit. I may not really talk to them that much anymore, but I appreciate them like pointing out and being like, hey, maybe do mid-rolls. Which, yeah, you know. Like, I genuinely do not care about the ad money. I just wish I could do no ads at all. Honestly, that'd be peak. No ads at all. But unfortunately, I'm forced to. What version of the Direct were you watching? Question mark. I said I know I was watching the US version. I never checked in the UK version, so I wouldn't be able to tell if it popped up for the UK version. But if it said that on the version, then it's like, wow, that sucks. No Virtual Boy games for me, I guess. I mean, I guess I always just find a fucking. No, I wouldn't find an emulator for that. Sorry, no, I would absolutely import the Virtual Boy stand TM. Smile. What was I thinking? What were they thinking? Yeah, I think no matter what, your like ads get shown anyway. If I could turn off ads completely, I would. But unfortunately, and yeah, there's no way around it. Like just ads. Bleh. As I said, and I will continue to say, I genuinely have no ill will towards anyone who uses any sort of ad blocker. I mean, outside of the fact to be mildly hypocritical, I don't care. Worked over Discord. I'd have to, yeah, maybe worth double checking the like other region directs at the very least. I did see that message pop up, but as I was watching the US version. Sorry, I was watching the US version of that, so I'd assumed that was just why it was popping up for that. Like for US and Canada only, but it's the US direct, so maybe it's like excluding somewhere like Mexico, you know, Central America, etc., etc. You just have to see if it says it in every version of the Direct. You know, it wasn't for the fact that I went to bed at like 7 p.m. Sorry, not p.m. 7 a.m. I might have watched it on stream live, but like I went to bed at 7 p.m. a.m. I don't know, I said p.m. twice. But then I woke up at like fucking I ended up falling asleep at like 9 for a couple of reasons. Not bad or well. One reason was not great, but that kind of got usurped by a better reason. But yeah. Maybe. Again, it doesn't hurt to look. I think the Virtual Boy section was right after the Kirby Air Raiders information section. Limited. That's cool. I've heard that it's been sold for $70, which is kind of fucked up for 2 remasters. That's a little messed up. Like, yeah, they're good games, but $70? Yeah, I mean, I'm not supporting the whole $70 thing, but I would prefer that to fucking limited time only like 3D All-Stars was. Nintendo. Yeah, that's fair. So hi Hysteria, how are you? Welcome on in. Hopefully you've been having a good day. I'm doing alright. Just cleaning off this aquarium right now. We were to have a submarine earlier, and now it's aquarium time. Oop, I fell off the shell pallets. I will say my sleep schedule has somewhat quickly advanced to the point where I would be in preparation to start up Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. The only problem is right now looking at my schedule, I'm not sure when I would do that because I'm busy tomorrow. So if I did stream tomorrow, it would be late and not a long game, that's for sure. Sunday, I probably wouldn't want to start on Sunday. Tuesday, I'm not sure what I'll be doing on Tuesday actually. I haven't figured that one out. Wednesday, I also haven't figured that one out. Oh no, sorry, that's a lie, no, sorry, my bad. Wednesday is, I believe I have organized playing a game with Brie on Wednesday. Or maybe next weekend? Okay, now I can read that message. That was I finished my thought. That's what I'm doing. This was All-Stars. Yeah, I mean, I know people got fucking pissed at 3D All-Stars being limited release. Still don't know why it was. Like, yeah, I get that it's meant to be an anniversary celebration, but like, it's not like the Switch was like, okay. When I think of anniversary celebrations that didn't like, that had like limited, I'm saying like 90 fucking times a sentence apparently. When I think of that kind of thing, my brain goes to like, I did it again. Kirby's Dream Collection, which released in 2012 on the Wii. Not much was releasing in 2012 on the Wii, so like, you know, I said like again. Limited release kind of makes sense in that regard, although with the Wii being back compatible, it's a little bit vague. Then again, Dream Collection also didn't release where I live, so I don't know. Limited price. Just the limited release. I mean, that's valid. I totally understand. I don't support that shitty practice and all that jazz. I just haven't played that many Mario games, and I wasn't really interested because I know that if I want to play Mario 64, Smile is all I'm going to say in that regard. Smile. Same with Sunshine, and same with Galaxy, but I mean, hey, Galaxy's, you know, out again with Galaxy 2 bundle. Forbidden console stuff, dude. True. Coliseum on it. That would be interesting. It's solid. Like I don't think it's groundbreaking or anything. I guess it was the first like Pokemon RPG on a console, but like I don't think it's mind blowing. Is my point. Like it's fun, but it's not like holy shit, this game is amazing, incredible, awesome. Most people who say that played it when they were kids, which, you know, that's fair. Nostalgia, rose-tinted glasses, all that stuff. But yeah, since I don't have that with Coliseum, it's a solid. Alright. It is a solid, it's a functional video game and it works. And I enjoyed it. But it's not something that I'm like clamoring. It's not something I'm clamoring to play again unless I have a reason to play it again. Like if I could randomize it or something like that. I know I did Pokemon Grand Coliseum or ROM hack last year. That was fun. Made the game harder, but added more. Changed Pokemon typings, etc. Graham. Oh well, I guess we gotta get rid of our Among Us now. Unfortunately. We've actually almost done the aquarium, so. Yippee! I'm sorry, Among Us. The Virtual Boy stuff. What a room. It shows only one room. There we go. Hey, we did part 3. You know what? Let's clean the fire plane. Ah, okay. Yeah, let's work on this fire plane. Wait, why am I doing this? Yeah, there we go. Much better. So it said that in the US Direct for US and Canada, but I'm assuming it didn't say that about the US and Canada in the other region Directs. Because, to be fair, it would be very strange if it was Canada and US exclusive for the Virtual Boy of all fucking things. That's a kind of a long vehicle one. Why are we doing this up here? I can just go down here, yeah. You can drive plus a virtual vehicle. Code. And some members. Okay. So if I wanted to, I could get the fucking plastic Virtual Boy case. If I wanted to. And if you wanted to as well. You know, I remember... I think it's strange that, like, wasn't the, like, N64 controller for the Switch Online, wasn't that, like, limited to people who have the NSO Expansion Pass, like, membership? And then I found it weird that the GameCube controller was not. I know this because I have the GameCube controller, and I don't have a Online plus the expansion pass. But that felt odd to me. Like, I didn't complain, but it just felt a little odd. I thought at least they used to. Like, when it was first announced, I thought that the N64 controller did require, the expansion pass. It's just being out of stock. That's fair. You know what's funny? I haven't actually taken my GameCube controller out of its packaging. I bought it because I was like, you know what? I mean, I have my Pro controller, but like, so I haven't had to, but I have it in case of second player shenanigans, or, you know, wanting to try the GameCube controller. Because, again, I've actually never held a GameCube controller, fun fact. I never had a GameCube when I was a kid. And I think the first Nintendo console I played that had actual GameCube controller compatibility was the Switch. And even then, you needed the dock for it, so not really. And honestly, there wasn't really much point in me buying a GameCube controller for that stuff. I mean, I guess you're not going to need to buy the GameCube controller for the Switch too either. But you know, GameCube games. I'm pretty sure the model of Wii that my family had when I was a kid could play GameCube games, but I don't think anybody knew that. Especially since, again, never owned the GameCube as a kid, so we would have had no way to test. Yeah, the one thing I will give credit, well, my Xbox One controller that I use on PC was drifting when I played Chibi Robo. It doesn't drift when I play like anything else, and I was able to at least adjust the stick drift settings when I played Chibi Robo. So it was like I changed the dead zone a little bit. But yeah, I will give credit to that Xbox controller for not breaking in the 6 years I have been using it on my PC. Like, I have put, I think it's safe to say, at least 6,000 hours, if not more, of gameplay on that controller, and it's fine. I know my Switch 1 Pro controller is also fine. I put the Switch 2 Pro controller, so I was like, you know what, I'll get a Switch 2 one. I haven't actually used my Switch 1 Pro Controller since, which is funny because I have the Smash Ultimate Pro Controller. Which, for what it's worth, that one also lasted 6+ years. So credit where it's due for that. Let's send itself. Oh, you can? That kind of sucks. For several times and nothing fun. It's funny because I remember getting that controller, the controller I use on my PC. I got that when like getting the parts for my PC, just because it had to be like on discount, and I was like, you know what, sure. I have no real reason to use this at the moment because my Xbox controller works fine. The one I was using on the Xbox works fine. But then I was like, okay, cool. But then when I finally got my PC built and stuff, I was like, hey, wait a minute, this would actually work for PC games and stuff, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I started using it for that. It allowed me to keep my Xbox controller for the Xbox and then the, you know, PC Xbox controller for PC. So rip that. Yeah. I think we'll do this plane. We'll see what the next job looks like. Depending on how large it is, we might swap off to a different game. Maybe something like Wet Fishing or something, just to chill out. This is a chill day. Could do modded Pilatra as well, that's an option. Probably Wet Fishing. I did Pilatra on Tuesday. That's fair. Yeah, I remember trying to set up my Switch Pro controller on PC. Very specifically when I was getting ready to play Kirby Triple Deluxe. I tried to see if there's a way to make it so that I could use the gyro in the Switch controller to control the gyro controls in Triple Deluxe, but I wasn't able to get that working. This was back in 2021, by the way. So I'm sure I could probably get it to work now, but I don't know, I can't be bothered. I like Triple Deluxe, don't get me wrong. Good game, enjoyable game, fun game. But at the moment, if I were to replay it, I don't really know how I would do that without resetting up gyro controls, because... fun fact, the basic gyro mapping on the 3DS that I use, smile, wink, is my mouse is like, I think it's right, like hold right click on the mouse and drag, which, remember, I play with a controller, so I have to pretty much stop all controller movements to do that. It's a little awkward. They probably got new items for their environment for 8 minutes. Or is this a wireless protocol? I know I'm completely fine with doing wired. Honestly, I prefer wired because then there's no like, then it's much more difficult to interrupt the connection. Oh, you know, I hear they do great like third-party controllers. I hear they're like amazing third-party controllers. I just, at the moment, my controller that I use for PC is fine. Fingers crossed. But yeah, like it's been working, and I don't feel the need to get a new controller while my current controller works. Again, you can debate that I did that with the Switch 2, but I kind of wanted to keep the Switch 2 and the Switch 1 controllers separate. Not that I really have any reason to visit the Switch 1 again, admittedly. I didn't have like any of those Switch 1 games that are not very compatible on the Switch 2. But yeah. That's fair. I know at least the Xbox One controller I have is old enough. And that it's any micro USB control, like any controller cable works with it. But I know nowadays they need USB-C cables because of the Series X one uses a USB-C cable. And I know it's because I have a USB-C cable for my Xbox Series X controller. Me, who actually owns an Xbox Series X, it sure does exist. Real talk, why does the front of this plane give off the vibes that it's a cow? Like, it feels vaguely cow-like, right? Especially with how I've had it cleaned at the moment. That's fair. I'm not really a wireless controller person, but I get it. I get why people like wireless. I don't even have wireless headphones or earbuds. Well, I say that. The old headset I used to use when I streamed back in like 2019, 2020, was a wireless. It did have a wired option, but I was never able to get it to work as a mic when I was using it wired. So I ended up using it wireless when I streamed. Which is why back then streams couldn't really go longer than 8 hours without getting annoying. I say this knowing that I did streams longer than 8 hours. Excluding ones that were like 8 minutes, like 8.5 or so on. Because, you know, that's close enough that it's like, okay, whatever. Like, I think my longest stream from back when I used that headset mic was 14 hours, and that was on the release of Mr. Dungeon Rescue Team DX. also have some friends where it makes a lot of sense. No, that's fair. Since most of the games I play are at my my PC setup, I don't really need to move around, so I don't really need the wireless capability. Also, other reason I prefer wired is because less you don't really experience the disconnect issue as much with a wired controller or wired setup unless your cable sucks. The range between the one here kitchen has all the percent zero and so it's going to listen to repeat 8 more times. And it's really annoying. I would say one of the biggest reasons that I also was not I was happy to use the headset mic when I had it because it was like the only thing I had, but part of the reason I transitioned out of using that was just because I don't really like over-ear headphones. Like, they just hurt my head. Like, they just give me a headache or wear them for too long. Because of the fact that, push it down against my ear where my glasses are, etc, etc. Also, it just builds up heat. I don't really like the heat build up, like, around my head and ears. That's fair. Well, I mean, I guess I did have to deal with the very old, well, back before I had my PC and capture card, I had to deal with, one, a shitty laptop mic whenever I did anything emulated, and then whenever I streamed directly from console, I had to do fucking shitty headset mic. Actually, it was a shitty headset mic for a while, but then I was able to pivot using, my my actual headset mic that I use for streaming after my capture card and stuff set up. Most of those VODs don't exist for the record. The closest you're going to get to any of those would be achievement milestone streams. And even then, I don't think anything from before the capture card held up other than maybe like a very old clip or two that I kept around for nostalgia reasons. People. That's fair. That's fair. I just knew I wanted a better quality mic, and I also didn't want to wear a headset any longer. And I mean, hey, definitely a mic improvement, or mic quality improvement compared to the headset mic. At least anyone who's ever curious to hear what the headset mic sounded like, can always watch some of the old VODs. None of those are up on YouTube. When I say the old VODs, I mean like the really old ones, like 2020 and earlier. Well, 2019 and 2020. They're not how long I use a headset. It's comparable to this 166 quad lobby microphone. Incredible. It's on. No, it is not, but that's very funny. The one credit I will give my old headset mic is that I could just flip the mic up whenever I wanted to, you know, mute. But I just have hotkeys now. I can just mute without having to flip up the thing. I still can't believe I once fucking fell asleep with that headset on, though. I managed to fall asleep while in call with friends while wearing that headset. Again, can't believe I did that. Not because of embarrassment, just because, like, I'm surprised I fell asleep with the fucking headset on. It was kind of, you know, kind of bulky, so I was surprised. Well, I mean that's fair. That's valid. I know with, you know, the fact that I stream, I kind of have to be a bit more open to just talking people. But when I'm playing a game like off stream by myself or something, I like never use the fucking voice chats. I don't know if I definitely got more reserved compared to when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I definitely used those voice chats more. But I absolutely would be considered a, what they call a squeaker back then. You know, young kid on fucking Xbox Live. Yeah, same. I get that, I get that. Yeah. I get you, I get you. Can we finish this? No, it's not. Let's pull that a little bit there. There we go. Okay, hold on. What have I cleaned and what am I missing? Ailerons, fair enough, done half those. Anti-collision light, where's that? Oh, there's a nose sensor. Repeat the music to their microphone. Ah. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Engine air intakes. I wonder if there's another one's like down here, maybe. Was it on the other side? There we go. Most of it on the other side, but didn't finish it off. No, it's an auxiliary intake. Where's the air intake? Oh. I still never finished off the propellers here, yeah. I finished off the all of them, hold on. Landing lights 1 out of 2, fair enough, that's the exact 50, 50%. 4-hole windows, I'm missing one of them. That one, yeah, makes sense. What the hell is this? I wonder if it might be on the half that I haven't done yet, but I don't know what I'm looking for. What the hell is a pitot head or a pitot head? I don't actually know what that is. I mean, I guess I always come back to it later, but like I don't know what the hell that is. I think the exact 50% because it means that I've been doing it right. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, that makes sense. Found it. I think I should have hit tab. I'm not accidentally hitting the fucking desktop audio button like I did accidentally the other day. I'm playing this. Oh yeah, double check. That was like for about 15 or so minutes when that happened, so it wasn't that bad, at least. It wasn't like it'd been gone for half an hour or like an hour or so. At most 15 minutes. It was more like 12 to 13. Hey, I never finished off with the towpath. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're almost done with this plane at least. We're almost done with this plane, then we'll see how big the next map is looking, and depending on how large it is, we'll see about playing something else. Okay, the modern mansion. Okay, let's see. You know, I will say this doesn't look huge. Unless I can go in. I don't know if I can go in. But this doesn't look... Like, obviously it's still fairly large, but it doesn't look anywhere near as large as the aquarium did. Then again, with the whole inside and outside. I think maybe it's still worth doing a separate session. Like, it doesn't seem too terribly large, but it still seems fairly decently sized. Hehe, I made her up to the top. Nice. But yeah. Yeah, I think we'll come back to that another day. A different day. But I will be swapping games. So we're halfway to part 4 of the Muckingham Files. The rest of them do look kind of large, but yeah. But you know, as I was saying, that will be it for this recording. Let me pause the music while I do the outro. There we go. But yeah, we did the part 3. We did the submarine and the aquarium, and we managed to do what we just did. What we just did. I'm trying to remember what it was. The plane. The plane. That's what it was. It was a plane. But yeah, no, that's gonna be it for this recording. So goodbye, YouTube.